Wow. These people really come together in an attempt to paint the Bible as evil. I honestly don't know where they're coming from. This guy continues to say that Israelites held kidnapped victims as slaves. He asked me a question about who owned the woman and child in Exodus 21. I answered, it's the Israelite master. He then demanded that I acknowledge that the Israelites bred their slaves. They didn't. So what is he talking about? Let's take a look at Scripture. Exodus 21, 3 and 4. If he comes in by himself, he shall go free by himself. That's referring to the Hebrew servant. If he comes in married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master has given him a wife, and she has borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. This shows that a man and his family could leave when the debt is paid or when his time had been served. But if he had no family and the master gave him a wife and she gave him children, the wife and children could not go with the man just because he had paid off his own debt. This isn't a master breeding slaves. That's absolute nonsense. Now, I asked this guy a single question that was meant to end the debate. He refused to answer because he knows that he is wrong. To answer, he would have to acknowledge that he was wrong, or he would have to outright lie about Scripture, and he knows that I could easily prove he was lying. That question was, what were Israelites called to correct in Isaiah 1:17? Let's take another look at Scripture to answer the question that he was afraid to answer. Isaiah 1:17. Learn to do good, seek justice, rebuke the oppressor. What is oppression? Let's go back to Exodus to find out. Exodus 3:9. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has come to me, and I have also seen the oppression with which the Egyptians oppressed them. Forced slavery was oppression. So, Chris Film Freak, our conversation is over. I answered the questions that you demanded I answer, and now I've answered the question that you were unwilling to answer. I gave the scripture that you refuse to acknowledge. It refutes your ridiculous claim. You want the Bible to be evil, so you need it to condone evil, but it doesn't. Israelites were forbidden to oppress, and they were called to correct oppression, to rebuke the oppressor. Not the oppression of neighbors, not the oppression of juror, not the oppression of strangers, just oppression. God bless you.